Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Big shout out to the notification gang. Thank you so much for your love and your support. Thank you so much. In today's video, we're going to be continuing on with the uni topic. You guys wanted me to give you a little bit more tips and tricks that I wish I had known, that I learned a bit later on. So we're going to jump straight into the top 5 other tips that I would give you guys for university. Okay, so tip number 1 is going to be that mid-semester break is for a study break. So I'm not too sure how other unis do it, but in Australia you have 12 weeks in uni per semester and you have 2 semesters in a year, and then you have a 2-week break in about week 8, and that's called SWAT-vac, which is study while on vacation. Majority of us use this time to work the whole 2 weeks or to just relax and not touch a book at all. But what I want to tell you guys is that it's really important for you to make sure that SWAT-vac is SWAT-vac. So during the 2-week break, you actually study while you're on vacation. Maybe you can delegate your time so that Monday to Friday you work, Monday to Friday you do uni, catch up, do your notes that you want to do. Remember the notes that I was telling you about in the first video? Do those notes, catch up on those notes, start and finish those notes, or do the assignments that you need to do that are going to be in week 9, 10 and 11 and 12. Start preparing for the exam, because this is your opportunity to start preparing for the exam, because once you get into week 9, 10, 11 and 12, it's hectic. You know exams are leering down the corner, as well as oral presentations, assignments. Everything is due during those last 3 weeks. They do it like that for some reason. I don't know why. It's the most stressful weeks of your uni semester, the last 3 weeks. So prepare for those last 3 weeks by using those 2 weeks instead of taking a break. Yes, you still take a break, but you use that time to actually catch up and do the work that needs to be done. Because in less than 5 weeks, you'll be doing your exams, and then in less than like 6-7 weeks, you'll be on holidays. So it's really important for you to actually use that time to study, as well as taking a little bit of a break, but using that time to actually study. Tip number 2 that I would give you guys is health is wealth. Health is a really important factor in uni, just in life. Health is very important in terms of just maintaining it. Sometimes once we get into uni, you're not sleeping well, you're surviving off caffeine and energy drinks, you're eating 2-minute noodles, you don't sleep. It's really easy to not take care of yourself in uni because you don't have time to. But you need to make sure that you actually take the time to take care of yourself, because if you're taking care of your body, you're less likely to get sick, you're less likely to miss out on assignments and important information and important things. You're going to have energy to do your assignments, to go to uni, to do the work that needs to be done, and you're not going to burn out. With that being said, the next tip that I'll give you is about burning out. Burnout is real. I burnt out so many times while I was in uni when I wasn't implementing all this stuff that I'm talking about now. Burnout is when you get to a point in your semester, maybe week 6, where you just have no energy for anything. It seems like you're just treading water, you're just struggling, you have no energy, you have no zeal, you have nothing, like you're just tired of uni. And that's because you have been doing things a bit wrong. You've been pushing yourself too hard, or you're not taking care of your health to the point where your body sort of forces you to rest. Your body can do that. It can force you to rest the same way that when you get sick, your body causes you to have a fever so that it'll cause you to sleep and rest, so your body can concentrate on recovering itself rather than you doing all this stuff up and about. You sleep majority of the time when you're sick. That's what your body does. And that's what your body is going to do to you if you don't take care of it, because it's going to get sick and then it's going to make you rest. So you don't want to get to a point where your body forces you to rest rest for yourself. Make sure that you're managing your time so that you don't get to a stage where you burn out, because if you burn out mid-semester, if you burn out at week 4 or 5, you still have up until week 12, which means you have to find a way to recuperate yourself. At the end of the day, uni is a marathon, is not a sprint. So you need to make sure that you use enough energy and you start at a good pace and end at a good pace, but you make sure at the end you do that final run and that final push. So uni is a marathon, it's not a race. If you try and sprint it, you're going to burn out, and you still have a whole nother semester you need to do after you finish this semester. If you're already burning out at week 4 in your first semester, you still have how many weeks to go of that one semester and another semester, another 12 weeks you need to do. So make sure that you take care of yourself so that you do not burn out. Tip number 4 is that study is more important than money. I did not see this. In first year, all I did was work. I was a full-time student, but yet I was working 3 days a week at a corporate role. So that means Monday to Friday shifts only. Yet I was a full-time student. Make it make sense. But that was because I was chasing money over chasing my studies. And I had to sit myself down, and my partner actually ended up speaking to me and being like, Tatenda, this little money that you're getting right now, is it really worth it for your grades when you'll be able to earn more money later? And that's when I started realizing that, you know what, I need to concentrate because I'm doing bare minimum and I'm getting bare minimum results. So work, yes, everybody, those who need to work. Some people have the luxury of not having to work while they're in uni. You know, that's fine. For those of us who did have to work while in uni, work for the money that you need. Don't go to work for the money that you want. So if you need to pay fuel, rent, this, that, if you need $500 a week to survive, or maybe let's say $600 plus a little bit of extra, maybe $100 pocket change, and you need $1,200 a fortnight, then make sure you go to work and you get maybe $1,400, $1,500 a fortnight, and you put the sum of it into savings so that when it gets time to the end of the semester where you need to work, where you need to study and you're not able to go to work, you still have money to pay for food and rent and things like that. But you know, you are getting what needs to be what you need, instead of going to work and getting $3,000 a fortnight. You don't need to be getting $3,000 a fortnight at the moment if it's jeopardizing your schooling. If it's not jeopardizing your schooling, then fine, go ahead. But majority of the time as a student, it will be jeopardizing your schooling because you could use that time to start an assignment, do an assignment, or study and things like that. If your grades are slipping but you're getting big money, then there's a problem. But if your grades aren't slipping and you're getting big money, good for you. You've got the best of both worlds. The next tip that I would give you guys is about this platform here, YouTube. YouTube is your best friend, guys. I used YouTube for everything. If I didn't understand something, I used YouTube. If I wanted to know how to study the subject, I used YouTube. If I wanted a brief on the subject, I used YouTube. There are plenty of educational YouTube channels that teach you on some of these things. If you're doing science, like Khan Academy, Bosman, great content. YouTube is a really good platform for education. Amazing. Just don't get distracted while you're on there and start watching somebody's vlog and whatever. When you're taking a break, that's when you can come back and watch me. But when you're doing uni, do uni. In your spare time, do some research, do some watching during your downtime. When I would drive to uni, instead of, you know, listening to music and stuff, I would listen to lectures or listen to YouTube videos or podcasts about some of the stuff that I was struggling in, or some of the stuff that I need to know, or even just re-listening to my lectures again. Use the resources that are available to you. So yeah, those are my 5 tips that I'm going to give you guys for today. If you want more, tell me and I'll produce more. I have so many tips that I could give you guys. I sit down and write a whole book about the mistakes I made in uni that I wouldn't want anyone else to make again. So yeah, comment down below your thoughts and I will see you guys next week. And like if you like the video. I love you guys so much.